You finally got the kids down. The house is actually quiet. You have maybe an hour before someone needs a glass of water, and you'd like to play something. But not all tired is the same. Sometimes you're physically exhausted. Sometimes your brain just can't make another decision. And sometimes you only have 20 minutes before someone needs you again. As moms, we don't always have the energy for 100-hour RPGs. We just need something that meets us where we are. So today, I'm sharing 10 cozy games for 10 different kinds of tired. Hopefully, one of them is exactly what you need. We've all had those days where your brain has completely clocked out. You don't want combat, you don't want complicated mechanics, and you definitely don't want another decision to make. That's where Manami Lane comes in. You build and manage the cutest little street imaginable. Play shops, pet cats, make ramen. Sessions can be as short as a few minutes, there's no pressure, and by the time you put the controller down, you somehow feel calmer than when you picked it up. The whole game is about 2 to 3 hours, which in mom life means you might actually finish it. That alone is a gift. Now, Manami Lane is perfect for when you want something totally new. But sometimes, especially on the really hard days, you don't want new, you want familiar. This one isn't a single game recommendation, it's going to be different for everyone. This could be Stardew Valley, maybe Fields of Mistria, which has that Studio Ghibli energy I'll never stop talking about, maybe even Animal Crossing or Disney Dreamlight Valley. These comfort games are like comfort food. You already know the routines, you know where everything is. Sometimes just checking in on your crops, saying hi to your favorite villagers, or decorating one little corner of your farm is exactly the reset your brain needs. No tutorials, no learning curve, just muscle memory and warmth. And speaking of routines, some days what you're really craving isn't comfort at all. It's the feeling of getting something done. Some days you've spent the whole day looking after everyone else and you just want to feel like you've accomplished something for yourself. So how about running your own discount supermarket in discounting, where you'll organize shelves, help customers, hunt for the best bargains, and slowly grow your business. It feels surprisingly satisfying without ever becoming overwhelming. It's retail therapy without spending any actual money. And there's something deeply pleasing about perfectly arranged shelves when your actual living room has Legos all over the floor. Now, discounting will keep your hands busy, but what about when your brain wants a little more to do? Not stressful, just engaged. This is where Railbound comes in. It gives you gentle little puzzles that feel satisfying rather than stressful. You're connecting train carriages by laying track in the right order, one problem at a time. There's no timer breathing down your neck, no punishment for getting it wrong. It's the perfect game when you want your mind occupied, but not overloaded. And those little clicks when the train pulls into the station correctly is ridiculously satisfying. If you've spent your evening cooking for everyone else, I know what you're thinking. The last thing you want is another kitchen. And I get it, it might sound strange to recommend another cooking game, but lemon cake feels completely different. Instead of rushing to get dinner on the table, you're restoring a rundown bakery, baking beautiful cakes at your own pace, decorating the shop, and serving adorable customers. Somehow it feels more like therapy than work. There's no dinner rush, no hangry children, just you, a warm oven, and pastries that never burn because someone interrupted you. So what about the days where you need a bit of adventure? Between work, the school run, childcare, and everything else on repeat, you're going a little stir crazy. Mika lets you fly. It gives you that feeling of fresh air and open space without ever leaving your sofa. In this game, you'll fly around delivering packages on your broomstick. It's basically Kiki's delivery service in game form, and it's extremely peaceful. There's exploration, there's charm, and there's just enough adventure to make you forget about the washing that's waiting downstairs. No combat, no fail states, just you, the sky, and the little witch with the parcel. Some nights you don't need peaceful at all. Some nights you just need a good laugh. When life feels heavy, sometimes the best medicine is something that doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's where Lego games come in. Whether it's Lego Marvel, Lego Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, or Ninjago, pick your flavor. These games are funny, forgiving, and packed with lighthearted humor that actually lands for adults. You don't need perfect reflexes. You can just run around, smash everything, collect approximately 8 million studs, and relax. And if your kid wanders in, you can hand them a controller and it just works. Now, Lego games are brilliant for laughter, but for some of us, unwinding looks more like letting off some steam. I definitely call these next two games cozy adjacent, but for some of us, the best way to unwind is to embrace a little chaos. So whether you're stumbling your way through Fall Guys, 60 little beans just falling over themselves, or covering everything in bright ink and Splatoon, these games let you laugh, switch your brain off, and forget about the day for a while. If you lose a round, who cares? Go again. The stakes genuinely could not be lower. You're just there to have fun. This next recommendation is for anyone who needs an escape. Some days reality is enough, and you just want to step into another world. Moonstone Island combines creature collecting, exploration, card battles, and farming into one beautiful adventure. It's Pokemon meets Stardew Valley with the coziest pixel art. It's colorful, magical, and it feels like stepping into a storybook whenever you need an escape. It's familiar enough that you don't need a long tutorial, but fresh enough that it genuinely holds your attention, which at the end of a long day is saying something. If I had to recommend one game that perfectly captures what this channel is all about, it would be Cozy Caravan. When I started Cozy Gamer Mom, I wanted this channel to be more than a place where we talk about games. Life moves so quickly, motherhood moves even quicker, and somewhere along the way, it's easy to forget that we need moments of peace too. That's why I love games like Cozy Caravan. They remind us that it's okay to move at our own pace, to create something with our hands, to explore without rushing, to help others, to enjoy the journey instead of constantly worrying about the destination. There's no pressure to be the best or the fastest. You simply travel from place to place, help adorable animals, build meaningful connections, and take life one day at a time. Because cozy gaming isn't about escaping your life, it's about creating little moments of peace within it. And honestly, I think we all need a little more of that. So that's it, my 10 cozy game recommendations for a tired mom. The truth is, when you're a mom, the best cozy game isn't always the one with the highest review score. It's the one that meets you where your energy is that day. Because sometimes self-care isn't a spa day or a weekend away. Sometimes it's 15 uninterrupted minutes with a game that makes you smile. I hope one of these games can be that for you. And if you've got a cozy game that helped you through one of these exhausting days, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. It might just help another mom find their next comfort game. Until next time, stay cozy.